Hello and welcome back to the Byzantines. In between episodes, I got a piece of information which is a little concerning. We have not one conqueror next to us. We have two. This guy with the Scourge of the God that we already knew about, and Arabia is also a conqueror. That's kind of a problem for us. That's, yeah, they could potentially declare war. I mean, the benefit is, our troops are actually incredible right now and should destroy anyone, but it's a little bit worrying. Next, after that, we do have two more conquerors. We have Kimmick and Cyber, which, yeah, they're both conquerors, but the land is it's not so good. It's all low development, so unless they manage to get into India or into our lands, they're really not doing anything. So I think that we'll be fine ignoring them. So that was the first bit of concerning news. The second bit of concerning news has to do with succession. So, let's have a look at succession and how it's working, because what the game tells you in the UI is not correct, which might seem odd, but not unexpected. So, Byzantine Empire. The Byzantine Empire goes to Leon. He is currently the heir. Right? He's just straight up the heir, no problem. This I have no issue with. Now, let's look at our lower tier titles. Like, for instance, the Desposit of Epirus. This, it says, in succession, will go to Gregorius. You may notice that Gregorius is not the heir to the Desposit. Is it the same for Thrace? You are the heir to the them of Ephesus, to Thraxion, but not to Thrace. Epirus, you are not the heir to Epirus. You're the heir to the them of Sebastia and to Greater Armenia, but not Epirus. Why, you might ask? Well, because apparently all of our titles will pass to Leon. It just overrides everything else, and every title passes to him. That seems like that's a little odd. Why do they have elections for the other titles? And why can you influence the other titles when, in fact, you cannot inherit the other titles? Right? It seems odd that there would be a next in line when he cannot be inherited to that position. It seems odd. Is there something that it says in terms of our succession in here? Let me have a look. Acclamation succession. The Empire title and all its associated holdings will be inherited by the candidate with the highest score. So I'm guessing it assumes that because we are the because we are currently the Emperor, all of our titles are Imperial land, and they will all be passed along. Huh. Yeah, I don't like that. That's gonna have a bit of a problem. Yeah. And everything except for this. The Hexavulus family has its own succession. Who does this go to? Male preference noble family succession. Be given to the player heir. Oh, so whoever we decide is heir, it's going to be heir. That's fine. And they'll inherit the family, hopefully? I actually say that with no real confidence. Wait a second. If we use the choose your new destiny thing, do we inherit the... Would we inherit it because we changed the player heir? That's a little odd. That doesn't quite line up. Like, things are a little odd here. Anyway, what this means is that we're actually going to have to do something a little different if we want to make our heir not the Byzantine Emperor. What we're going to have to do is we're going to have to give away the Desposit of Epirus and the them of Epirus before we die. That's not ideal, but I think we're going to have to do it. Currently our health is fine, and I don't believe you can die if your health says that you're fine. Right? I don't believe that that's I think that there's no condition that will cause you to die if your health says fine. So, well, I mean, apart from, like, you know, you get your head chopped off or something, that would probably kill you. But what I'm meaning is you won't just die of natural old age because your health is fine. It will drop down to red at least before then. So, for now we're okay. But what we want to do is we want to properly figure out when we're going to die and when a good time to hand over our titles is. it's probably going to be... I would like it to be in 11 years. Then we can pick between Adrianos and Samuel. I think that would be my ideal time. And then we can play as Adrianos or Samuel. I think that is my ideal way of doing it. What might also be good is potentially, and I know we've done this before, but go down here and maybe just rush Know Thyself. Do the complete opposite of what I usually do and just rush it. Because then we will at least know when we're going to die and we can then make the decision at that point. I think that might be the most sensible thing to do. We are going to get a little learning experience here, but we're not going to get enough. Yeah, I was wondering whether we could get enough via travel to get the rest of this, but no, I probably don't want to get it via travel, because travel can just kill you. Yeah. Okay. Anyway. It's something to think about. It's something to think about. Not for right this second, but we'll worry about it. Okay. Yeah, some hostile factions are disbanding. That's absolutely fine. Carry on. Hey, we got our learning perk. As I said, we're about to get a learning perk. And we got a stewardship perk at the same time. So we can now get avarice, which is holding taxes plus stewardship, which is great. Does that allow us to switch off of this? It actually doesn't allow us to switch off without giving away a title. We can give away a title. We have one like up here, don't we? Tyrus. Yeah, I can give away that. Okay, also we're making an absurd amount of money right now. I think we take anatomical studies, we switch to the health boost, and we go for Know Thyself next. I think that is our most sensible path. And then maybe we even pivot into this afterwards. Although, yeah, we're not going to get a ton of benefit out of this, but yeah, maybe we could pivot into this afterwards. We'll see. Tyrus, we're going to give that away to a Vlach Novel. Cool. Right. Let's go. Actions are targeting us, not worried about that. And inspiration realized. Over here, my lord, I've toiled many days and nights. Finally, my work is done. He presents me with an object wrapped in cloth, and as I lift the fabric, my eyes grow wide. An extravagant regalia set of masterful craftsmanship. It consists of a gold scepter set with pieces of sapphire, a lamb's wool cloak that has been embroidered with gold thread, and a gold cross-bearing orb. Gives us prestige, piety, general opinion, traction bonus, and glory hound vassal tax contribution. Okay, is it any good comparative to our thing? So let's just see. Piety, the same. It gives 0.03 more prestige, so almost nothing, although this does also give 0.005 prestige per dread, so in theory, this could give more. Attraction bonus is definitely higher on the purple one. Okay, as is the general opinion bonus. A powerful vassal councillor tax contribution versus glory hound vassals. I think this is going to get us more money. Let's see. I guess it's 0.3 more. Because the people don't need to be on your council. That's the difference. Okay, so we got new regalia. Wonderful. Kinsman is in line for this. Okay, cool. 7 months till the activity begins. We have to wait for everyone to arrive from everywhere. It's going to take a while. That's okay. We inherited Gaza. Okay. Oh, and Ascalon as well, which is in... Okay, or Grava. Sorry. No, it was Gaza that we inherited. We have Grava and Gaza, which is just confusing. Okay. Let's give you away to a Mashriki noble. Wonderful. We've got 3% cultural acceptance with them. I think we'd started at 20, so... Yeah, I don't know what happened over there. We're going to just give it away and continue focusing on Lombard. Yeah, we are just about to hit 40%, which is great for us. Okay. I guess one of the benefits, I was just thinking of giving away our title before we die, is that at least the character we inherit will be able to gather some prestige. That'd be kind of good. My vassal, Count Gozhnik, has accused my vassal, Tremarche Thomas, of having had an affair with his niece, Countess Eupraxia. Is any of this in any way relevant to me? No, I don't care. Neighboring ruler won war. You have won a war against this guy for this land. Ah, so yeah, he's continuing to expand east, basically. That's fine. Neighboring ruler won war. Okay. That's fine. Hostile factions disbanded. Factions targeted you. Okay, just non-stop messages about nonsense. Where are we at now? 3 months till it begins. A claim on Zerkovo? It does not bother me that they have a claim on Zerkovo. We have a new Varangian in our court. Why did I mark you? I think it was because I was going to marry them, and I did. So that's fine. I don't need Narcissus either marked. I just need these two. It's okay. So you've now won a war over for this land as well. Okay, cool. Cool. Educate Samuel. Yeah, I thought that might be happening soon. Samuel, who is a genius, you will be educated. Well, first of all, I'm going to remove your guardian. Then I'm going to educate you with a genius. I have no geniuses? I could send you to university. If I could, you know, find anyone who can educate you. I really have no geniuses? I thought I had geniuses in my court. Are they already educating people? Yeah, you're betrothed. Wait, you're betrothed, but that's not happened yet. Oh, but you're not a genius. Why am I looking at you? Who was the genius I had? Was it you? It was, but you've left to go over here. Oh yeah, because you became landed. Yeah, I forgot that. Wait, what were you before though? Oh, you were. It was the alliance with Slavonia. Yeah. I'm gonna send you to your sister if she'll have you as a ward. Yeah, where are we? Not you. You. Offer guardianship. Clear the this for a second. No, offer guardianship? Do I have to do it via you? Offer ward. Aha, there we go. My son Samuel to be educated by her. Wait, am I in the right court? Yeah. By her? To be educated by her? Because she's got an education slot free? Genius? Be set to defaults? How do I get her to educate someone? I am actually struggling on this one here. Yeah, and this is us offering to be an educator for someone else, but that's obviously not what we're looking for. Yeah, I have no idea. Anyway, that was our genius. Are there any geniuses I can send you to? Let me look. Let me reset this to defaults. Let's try and find somebody who matches. I am looking for a Orthodox Greek person who is a genius. That doesn't leave us with a lot of options. We have our niece. Okay. You've got space free. Wonderful. I'd like you to educate my son. And I can only use the university thing if he's in our court. So is genius better than university? It's cheaper, so let's do that. Right. You travel there and do that. Wonderful. That made some level of sense to me. Yeah. So he's now heading just along the coast a little bit. Cool. What are her traits like? Brave? That's alright. Generous I'm not too much of a fan of, but, you know, brave is pretty good. Fickle I'm a bit like, whatever. It's fine. I mean, it's not great, but it's not actively horrible. That's okay. The wedding ceremony starts. Wonderful. Secret exposed. My vassal has had an affair with his lover, Eudoxia. I still don't care. That's okay. A misstep. I'm enjoying the ceremony, proud of what I've managed to organize. Everything has gone well so far, and as soon as I think it, I know I've jinxed it. Strategos Narcissus starts stuttering during the vows, severely mispronouncing his spouse's name. I can say it happens. I can still salvage it. Or let's move on. Let's salvage it. Wonderful. That seems good. Right. Anything in here? Nope. A father's heart. The day has finally come. I couldn't be prouder of my Narcissus, the beautiful groom. As the person standing by my side has unwillingly discovered. Look at him, isn't he radiant? He's such a good match. Everything is perfect. By my side, Archon Sarajinu just smiles politely and say, I'm so proud, or aren't you jealous? I'll say, I'm so proud. Wonderful. That's good. Carrying on. Level of fame has gone up. We are now exalted amongst men. We get more knights. Declare me co-emperor. No. That was easy. Right. Carry on. They are now married. Wonderful. And now, the feast. Enjoy. A fiery dance. Everyone is in good spirits. On my left, a group of children is hypnotized by the jugglers. On my right, poets declaim their latest compositions to an adoring crowd. However, the whole banquet falls silent when a crowd of dancers begins bearing torches. The whole banquet falls silent when a crew of dancers bearing torches makes their way to the center of the venue, inviting guests to join them along the way. The view is breathtaking in the low lights of the early evening. Torches light up their smiling faces against the darkening sky and cast interwoven patterns into their shadows. It all looks amazing until Marth trips, knocks a torch from a neighbor's hand and sets her own clothes aflame. I say, I must do something. Water, bring water. Burn, burn, burn. For everyone for themselves. Nobody's actually mad that I do this. Do I feel like a burn, burn, burn type of guy? Not really. I might shout for somebody to get water. That seems reasonable. We saved them. Wonderful, we got a hook. And we've increased control to the max in that county. Wonderful. Well, let's just have a look at that first then. So that's this county over here. We still haven't removed the negatives. All we've done is increase control. Can I remove the negatives now? None of that is county corruption, it's just negatives? Oh, okay then. Is your control going to stay at 100? Says it will. Okay, well, that's fine then. And that's not because you're being boosted, right? Yes, it is. Okay. It will actually go down by 0.1. Well, I'm now going to increase the next one over here, and hopefully I can help you out a little bit. But this should now mean that Callistos is actually paying me something, right? Because that was the whole reason I was doing this, is because he wasn't actually paying anything, because he was making 0 money. Let's have a look. Callistos. You're a sort. Sort of. What are you? You're a Gloryhound vassal? Yeah, you and the other 38 Gloryhound vassals. And your admin. Okay. I don't know if that's going to help us here. Callistos. There we go. Giving us 0.1 now. I mean, like, come on. Like, he's now giving us a huge amount of money, I guess. And he's almost giving us troops, which is cool as a military guy. He's almost giving us troops. I mean, that's neat-ish. Okay, well, we'll keep working on him. Right, over here. Is that because their holding's still actually worthless? Yeah, the holding's still pretty bad because he's still got all these negatives on it, I guess. Although it doesn't actually, none of the negatives should be affecting it. It just doesn't have that many troops. Okay, fair enough. Right, where are we? Yeah, back into quite a speech. This is choose what we want in terms of bonuses. I'll take 500 learning lifestyle experiences. Thank you very much, Mr. Pope. Blackmail? I know of your relationship with Antonia Skleros. Oh, she's our lover. I see. If you wish for my silence, you'll do as I say. No. I gained the adulterer trait. Okay, cool. I just want to ask you a question. Who's going to imprison me for it? Because, you know, I'm the emperor. I do lose a level of faith though, so I'm back down to faithful, but that's okay. Neighboring ruler won a war, so you won a war for the Emirate of the Eastern Desert. Okay, so they've expanded over here. Neighboring ruler lost war. Bulgaria has lost it for the county of Bodrog to Bax. Wow, they punched above their weight a little bit. Interesting. What's Hyzerarch? It's a local leader of a heretical sect. Oh? If you say so. Let's head in here. Keep going. Wait a second, I just realized who the officiant is for this wedding. We'll see it in a second. I am going to try and make my friends friends. Right, paused it. My wife Melissa's tears hurt far worse than her harsh words ever could. I stand crestfallen as she buries her face in my shirt. David, how could you do this? I love you, you foolish man. Come back to me, my spring blossom. Leave that swine and everything will be forgiven. Wait a second, but you did cheat on us first. I'm going to say no. Also, yeah, and this our officiant, so the person who officiated the wedding, is Pope Marinus. So we had a Catholic, like, religious leader marry these two, which is kind of funny. Although, wait a second, are you Catholic? Ah, okay, so I guess we had a Catholic wedding. I guess it's, yeah, I actually have no idea. I was going to say, I guess it's not that different because they're both Christianity, but I mean, maybe they are. I have no idea. I couldn't honestly tell you what's in either. Yeah, let's lose stress and gain opinion. Sure, why not? Although I didn't have any stress, so that's fine. Is this the same thing? Yeah, this is the same thing. I'll get martial lifestyle experience. I got a new martial perk. That's cool. Let's take stalwart leader is always good, so we can lead armies. Serve the crown is nice for the just natural control growth, though. I'll take that. Okay, I'm not really planning on leading any armies. What are these? Demand artifact. No. Will enter a duumvirate. No. Okay. This is the same event. I will take... I'll take... I mean, these are both pretty bad. I guess I'll take the diplomacy one there, because it's a higher number. Yeah. Okay. My wife has lost the great pox. Wonderful. The dancing has begun. Music courses out like a rushing river, like wind stirring even the mightiest of trees. Marth, grandmother of the bride, dances amidst the others, her body like a leaf on the breeze. Her gaze is not on the other dancers, no, her eyes are fixed on mine, invitingly. The night grows ever later. Marth's searing looks are joined by fleeting moments of delicate touch, and her roiling flanks begin to stir something in me. And it's not like we're the ones sealing a sacred union today. There may be some room in a dark corner for a profanely sloppy one. Okay, say let's celebrate, or... let's just have a dance. Let's just have a dance. I think that's fine. The wedding night has started. Wonderful. Now we get the next set of feast events, which are all pretty samey. Okay. Holy Order has been hired by this guy. Why did you hire the Holy Order? Defending against something. Also, what's this? Oh. I see. It's a rather small nation. Defending against these guys. Oh well, wish you the best of luck. Back to this. Meeting of houses. With the newlyweds retired for the evening, the braziers are lit, the flagons filled, and the musicians rallied for festivities long into the night. Hours later, I find myself looking hazily down my goblet at Marth, grandmother of the bride who almost choked on her rumney in mirth. She slurs, You know I wasn't sure about your ex-Avulus sort, but you're alright. So I can say, reminds me I need your opinion, which will increase one of her stats. I have a chance of becoming a drunkard. We must keep in contact, we're family now. Or we can say, are Welfin Geneva women so beautiful? Or are all Welfin Geneva women so beautiful? No, I'll just, like, be friendly. And not weird. Into the night. Okay. We have to decide what we want to do next. Let's try and be friends with Petros. Sure. The conclusion! We now get Magnificent Host for 20 years, which is a huge boost to some lifestyle experiences, plus prestige and renown. And then we lose some stress and gain some legitimacy. Nice. I think that we should also get hosted... yeah, we get Guest to Wedding of the Century here for everyone else. And yeah, celebrated a magnificent wedding for 20 years. And then ours is obviously the Magnificent Host for hosting it. Wonderful. And I think the holding gets a bonus as well. Is that correct? The holding gets nothing. Alright, fair enough. I thought it got a bonus as well, but I am incorrect. Oh, 2 events. Echoes of History. Peter the Stratopedarchs. A skilled and subservient eunuch known as Peter the Stratopedarchs is reportedly wandering my realm in search of employ. He hails from the barony of Tyana and has a certain air about him, imposing yet somewhat witless. Peter was a notable 10th century military commander and eunuch who abounded in bodily strength, played a crucial role during the reign of Emperor Basil II, particularly during the revolt led by the general Bardus Scleros. Bardus, you say? We know a Bardus, although he was a chariot guy instead. You seem pretty good. Could serve me well. Yes, join my court, Peter. Serve me well. Okay, also, while we're here, I mean, he is better than our son Leon in terms of a marshal. Like, he is the best. Yeah, we'll assign you in here. Leon will understand. And that means that you'll now do that a lot quicker. Wonderful. Local hero. There is a local hero. Here lies Saint Constantia of Epirus, blessed daughter of Prusos. Saint Constantia of Epirus seems local spiritual figure is being patronized in these parts. One not sanctioned by the Orthodox clergy. We can support it and get popular opinion. Yeah, I think we support it. That's fine. Okay, Hans is my new player heir. Okay. That's fine. Echoing Horns. Mere seconds after the first blowing, a throng of garrison Greek warriors emerged from the closest fortifications, charging a group of terrified highwaymen and bandits. You can say charge. You can pick the bodies clean. Agony, aid them, we will stay here. Or this is not our battle. This is not our battle. First pursuit. This person is trying to steal my money. I am going to kill them, gain more back, and also increase my dread. So now I have 19 dread. Greetings, my benevolent liege. I should like you to know how honoured and grateful I would be for the chance to govern Stearmont on your behalf. Okay. Wait, who's coming to me with this? You. Okay, so you're in charge of a family. Okay, and you would like to lead this land, which this guy is already running. No. I decline. Yeah. I don't really see the benefit of doing that. We have inherited the Turma of Napoli. And we are in the Sentinel Mountains. As the silhouette of Corinthos looms ahead, the rugged outline of hill forts command the landscape. My lord, we are men from Strategos Philosius's garrison. For a small fee, we can protect you on this journey. What say you? Sure. That sounds good to me. I like not dying. Okay. Hey, we got martial lifestyle experience. Guardian Angel. I keep wanting to look at these, and it keeps popping up a new event every time. While passing through the mountains of Calavirta, my courtier Agni is nearly caught on a rock side. Don't need to be dragged safely to safety by my courtier Bimundar. Agni, you need to be more careful. Thanks, I owe you one. Say quick thinking there, you owe him nothing. Let us move with utmost care, or act we must make haste. Say quick thinking there. Okay. We have perks. We need to get restraint here, which is fine. And then we got Napoli, which is over here. Is not Lombard, so we'll just give it away. That's okay. It's fine. You can hold Napoli. Right. Carrying on. Fortified knowledge. The high altitude and brisk air of Corinthos has a very refreshing quality as we traverse the local hill fort. The soldiers in the valley below appear to be practicing some rare type of training technique I haven't seen before. I move in closer, failing to restrain my curiosity. Would you like to join in, my lord? I'm always up for a challenge. My courtiers would surely benefit, or we're in a hurry. Yeah, we'll let Vimunder get some benefit. He got rough terrain expert. Sure. Seems good. Somebody's trying to kill my courtier. Shocking. Alexandria reconquered? Oh. The shining armies of the Romans march again into the lands that our ancestors once held, and the glory for making it happen belongs solely to me. Alexandria, the gem of Egypt, is back in Roman hands. Once the seat of all world's knowledge and wisdom, it has been hit hard by Christian persecutions to the point that little remains of its past glory. But not nothing, and with this understanding we shall rebuild a city worthy of its past. So we get restored Pentarchy seat, and we gain this for 10 years as well. Oh. Well, that's cool. So I guess somebody conquered, the Aegean Islands conquered over here then, huh? I was going to say, I did nothing for this. So what did they do? They just inherited it? About 13 years ago? They must have finished off and got like the last holding needed or something. But yeah. Okay. That's pretty good. That's one of the things you need to restore the Roman Empire, right? Yes, although we don't completely control it. So it's kind of a bit weird. Also, we need a new steward, because our previous steward died. Not steward, the steward title, which is, I've already understood is confusing. Oh, we already have one. Alright, cool. Yeah, okay, cool. But I'm guessing that had something to do with it. Maybe he held the previous one, and then when succession happened, it was like, oh, you've got that now, I should give you the message. Anyway. Cool. Carrying on. And we're over the sea, the most dangerous part. We'll rest for 7 days here. That's okay. And then we're off. Continuing to get any bonuses we can. Patron of the church. At the center of Adramyttion, there is a large church with everything else in the city settled around it. As soon as we enter the holy building, a man comes running over. My lord, you look like a man of means. Would you be willing to donate to our church? Scraping and bowing, he holds out his hand shamelessly. I see there's some minor work being done around the building, but it's not nearly enough to make up for all the church's shortcomings. And say, consider me a patron. So I gain pious patron, which means that I gain piety. Okay. But I also have pious investment, which means that I lose 0.2. So I'm paying 0.2 per month for some piety. Small donation is in order, or it's time to move on. I'll support you, that's fine. We'll be a patron. That's okay. Traveling traders. As I stroll around the market of Redestos, a loud ruckus comes from just a couple of stalls down from me. There's a furious man, animated and waving his hands. Serene Doge Galezo will have your head for this, he yells at another merchant, who looks, if possible, even angrier. I would love to see him try. The stall owner dismisses the merchant with a wave of his hand. Angrily turning to his bodyguards, the merchant clearly intends to get a deal one way or another. We can aid him before it gets out of hand, and it gives us an alliance with the Doge of Venice. I don't know if we need an alliance with the Doge of Venice, but that's okay. Make some coin, or I'll watch the spectacle. Let's make some coin. I guess it's 300 gold. Nice. Pilgrims to Byzantium. My lord, it's my pleasure to meet you. I'm Alexios of the Brotherhood of the Holy Sepulchre. We have been on a long journey to get to Byzantium, and we are in need of some rest before the last stretch. Will you share your campfire? I mean, you could travel here with me if you wanted to, but... Ambush, defend the camp. Just kill him. A member of my holy order. No, that's fine. Tell us of your travels. That seems reasonable. And we have now arrived back and got some Wanderer experience as well. Nice. Okay. That was a pretty good trip. No diseases here. We can extort our subjects. Oh, of course. Why wouldn't I? Would St. Matthew not want me to prosper? And would not a well-stocked treasury be the best means for that? For some reason the clergy is reluctant to agree. They seem to think the sway they hold over their congregations will protect them. They say they must contribute as much as anyone else, minus 15 opinion. We get 300 for 100 piety. Or is bad to upset servants of the Lord. I'll get my 500 gold, don't you worry. And then I'm going to send 2 gifts to... And we'll send them to Samuel this time. There you go, Samuel. You know, there's an interesting thing about this screen, which can only be done if your... I think it can only be done if your FPS is suffering a little bit. Although you can... I guess you can sort of do it at other times, it's just harder. You can actually press this button as many times as you like, right? Because as it's closing, you can continue to press the button. So you can actually send more than 1 gift at a time if you're willing to spam the button. I've decided I'm not willing right now to spam the button, but it is a way to speed that up if you want to. And it was definitely useful if you're on a worse machine and it takes a while for it to close, then you can definitely go wild on it. Anyway. Inspired person can be sponsored. Where do you want to go? Europe? Northern Europe. You're a master. You've discovered that there's a north. You know what? You're sponsored. You can go to Northern Europe just because you're going somewhere different. Okay. I thought there was going to be an event to do with that. Anyway, let's do Hold Court. Rightful lands. Liege. I have a right to the terma of... I don't care. I'm going to say my claim is truer and you lose your claim. Dust to dust. Oh, I'm sorry, my lord. My village Nicopolis was hit by a blight this year. We lost not only our crop but our seed too. We have nothing. We shall starve without help. You can do crop sharing for 20 years. Increase development growth. You can please my peasants. My service will, or your service will repay your debt. We get free labor. Or your fields are barren. You shall wield a sword. Okay. And every realm county with less than 15 or fewer development gets please peasants. I'm going to do crop sharing. Yeah, which gets every county with 15 or fewer development growth and popular opinion. Let's do it. A church for Metzovo. My lord, the terma of Metzovo lacks a significant church which the locals can pray and honor the Lord. You must help us found a new house of worship at Gardiki for the good of the Orthodox faith. Sure, I'll do that. Yeah, no problem. And it costs a little bit less than it usually does. Great, I'm in. Wonderful. Then I actually want to go to our estate because there's something I want to build and I just forgot to build it because we didn't have the money immediately. I want to build the Cabinet of Curiosities. People said this was good, so let's build it. You know, seems like a good thing to do, and then we can get rid of all the artifacts we don't want. Hey, factions are continuing to die off. We only have one that's continuing, which wants himself to be in charge, which, you know, it's fair enough. You know, not the worst one in the world. We're 52, our health is fine. How are your educations doing? Doing alright. Can I mentor you in government? I can mentor you in governance before you come of age. I should do that then. Okay. Wonderful. We should also probably do some war now that we know that we're like a little bit stronger than these guys and that they're not attacking us actively. Like not a huge war, but a little war. We could try and take this land off of Italy, maybe. Could try and declare war on Pannonia, who's just appeared next to us. Yeah, we could try and take this land. What wars have we got? I can seize the de jure. Is all de jure part of my duchy? Wait. You hold the duchy? Oh, well, perfect. Is it... You actually hold multiple duchies. Oh, yeah, sure. No problem. I'll declare this war for you. They only have 45 troops. I think we might be able to manage. You know? Just about. Let's raise our troops here. Let's go to war. Wonderful. Alliance has expired with West Francia because he's dead. This now means that King Manase of West Francia is in charge. And then King Leon of Galicia and King Valerian of Asturias and King Henri of Navarra. So we could try and get an alliance here potentially, right? But he doesn't want one. Because I'm at war. I see. Well, that's fine. What's this? I don't want to go to a hunt. I'm really just not that bothered. I'm going to say I trust your instincts to bring me something truly great. Wonderful. What's this? Train for a tournament? Sure, we'll do that. Chance increases our prowess is 100%, and a high chance increases every knight's prowess. Great. Seems good. I mean, we are losing prowess due to old age, so it kind of holds that off for a second. Just double checking we're not leading the army, because we don't want to lead the army. Let's put in charge a siege leader, and let's... Oh, I actually missed that these guys are larger. Let's go win some sieges. I only saw they had 47 troops, and then they were this size, and I was like, well, sure, of course we'll defeat them. Why wouldn't we? Lover's Pox, a nasty surprise. She has Lover's Pox again? I will reject her again. Wait a second. So she got rid of it and then she got it back? Leon's now her heir. Okay, sure. Wait, Cabinet of Curiosities is finished? Adventurer landed over here. Okay. The Cabinet of Curiosities is finished? That was quick. How can I upgrade it? Artifact quality score must be this or higher, and then it gives me some big bonuses. I see. Well, I'm going to upgrade to steam baths. How do I use this? Add artifacts to estate. Yeah, the Cloak of Muhammad, which we're never going to use, because we literally can't. Okay. Not that crown, we're currently using that. I don't think I should get rid of unique items. So all of these garbage items are in theory I should chuck in here. That's what I was told. Would be nice if it did what all the other artifact things did, which is not not show you ones that are equipped. That seemed like a pretty good thing to do, like not to show you the equipped ones so that you didn't have to scroll through the entire list every single time. But anyway. Also so you didn't accidentally get rid of something that you wanted. Okay. Just keep adding all these things that aren't actually ours. I mean, they are ours, but they're ours in the sense that they're ours and they are also like the Byzantine empires. Right. How much do I need for the max level one? Alright, cancel this. Just so I can read what I need. Requires Hall of Wonders. Okay. Let's do this. So what am I getting for this? So I get stewardship per level of influence. I get monthly court grandeur changes. I get commissioned artifact decision cost down by 50%. Increases quality of sponsored inspirations. Okay, let's do that now and then we'll add more later. Cool. Right. Wait our 3 months for that. Back over here. Do our siege. Neighboring ruler won a war. She now has the Great Pox again. Choice of treatment is up to my wife again. Neighboring ruler won a war. Bulgaria won a war against my vassal in one of my vassal's expansion wars. Been invited to Kaiser Maingold's grand wedding in Würzburg. Yeah, I might go. Yeah, so it's your wedding. It is next to that disease, but, you know, I'm still going to go. Yeah. I'm happy to just take a direct route. Although I kind of want to go off a little bit to go there. So let's customize our direct. We're going to go to here on the way there. That's fine. And then on the way back, we can take a little bit of a longer route through some things that we wouldn't normally be able to go to. So maybe we'll go here. We'll go to Paris. Let's try to check I'm actually going to Paris. There we go. We'll go to Gwynedd. We'll work our way back from there. So then we'll go to this battle. Go to this battle. This thing. We'll go to this battle. Then we're going to head down to Arles. Along to Genoa. Although I could hop over here and then hop back, I suppose. Let's see if it'll let me. I'm going to hop over here. Then I'm going to hop back to Genoa. We're then going to hop over to Venice. Yeah. And then I want to go to this one as well on the way back, which will mean that we're no longer going along the sea for the whole trip. Yeah, and then we're back. There's a couple of dangerous provinces, but overall, pretty good. Seems solid. Is there anything else over here I wanted to go to? There's a couple of martial ones. I mean, if we could get over here, obviously there's a ton that we can get over here, but I think this will do for now. Let's go. Right. That's all fine. Right. House member gained appointment. You now govern a them. Okay. Cool. I'm almost certain we control 25% of the land now. Every time I see a succession, we're in charge. Captured a prisoner. I'm going to destroy this army that happens to be standing here. Yeah. Okay, I don't really know who you were, but I'm just going to destroy you anyway. Just out of principle, really. Right, I can ransom this person. What's next? You? Yeah, I can't really get anything for you two. That's fine. We'll leave you there for now. This isn't finished yet. Okay, we'll wait on that. My wife has lost the Great Pox. Right, we now have Hall of Wonders. What do we get for the next level? We get more stewardship and learning. We get more renown, and we get some general opinion. What do I need for it? 35 or higher. Alright, well, gives us our target. Let's get rid of this memory. Scroll to the bottom here. Do I need yes and no? Maybe. Stalking Wolfhide we can get rid of. Back down to the bottom. Stag Hide. Back down to the bottom. Basilius David's Goblet we will also get rid of due to being garbage. And then Sheep Tapestry. And one more thing. Whatever that one thing is. The other Greek Regalia. Unless we got something else in here that we want to get rid of. I guess we'll get rid of the other, like the worst of our two Regalia. Because it's like almost certainly going to be worse in every circumstance. Cool. Is there any benefit to this once we're maxed? I don't think so. So. Yeah, that's fine. It says artifacts added to estate. I'm assuming that doesn't actually... There's nowhere I can see these. No, it's just a thing. Yeah, it's just added to estate, but like it's kind of a generic thing. There's no actual things here. Yeah, okay, that's fine. War waits for no man. I can manage things from here. Who declared upon us? Mesopotamia. Ah. That's not ideal. It's not ideal at all. Okay. We also got 2 admired legitimacy, so our legacy went up. Well, I guess what we're going to do is we're going to end the episode here. Thank you very much for watching. Next time, we're going to rally all of the troops. And I guess we're going to pivot from attacking Pannonia into defending against Mesopotamia. So, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.